Hello and welcome to another episode of the Mourning Reads. We are reading a crossover, Star Wars and Garfield, Star Wars, The Last Lasagna, by Lucas Filoni. Garfield searches for his never-ending quest for the last lasagna, inspired by our good friend Shakespeare Hemingway's Garfield series.
It was a sunny but windy day on the planet of Octu. Sorry, I'm not familiar with Star Wars. Or Garfield.
Damn it. You're not a true Garfield fan.
It was a sunny but windy day on the planet of Octu, where our two main heroes... that's the wrong... It's meant to be our... Dang it. Where our two
Yeah,
main...
you're right. Oh, man. Not a good way to start.
Oh, boy. No, this is just going to get better.
Sounds like communist propaganda, but okay.
Where our two main heroes, Rey and her master Luke Skywalker, are finishing up their daily lightsaber training.
Well done, my apprentice.
Luke says with content.
You are now ready to face against Supreme Leader Snoke and his evil Knights of Ren. Oh, but wait, they aren't in this movie. Sorry.
Thank you, Master.
Had to go with the high voice.
It works! Rey says with a smirk.
However, there's another apprentice I must introduce to.
Another apprentice? Who might that be?
He has been on the search for something that has been a desire to him for decades. Some say even thousands of years.
Says Luke, filled with wisdom coming from his voice.
I did not miss these sentences that say character says with something.
Yeah. As soon as Luke finished his sentence, a figure flies out from the bottom depths of the ocean, covering the sun in their prime athletic physique. The mysterious big figure falls onto the ground right where the two heroes stand in front of their feet. Oh gosh. This mysterious person removes the hood from their head, revealing that it is none other than the orange cat, Garfield. Only the orange cat.
Hello there.
Says Garfield, oozing with manliness and overwhelming confidence.
General Garfield. Oh. This is my secret apprentice, Garfield. I have been training him ever since yesterday. And now he has become the ultimate force user of the galaxy.
What?
Ever since yesterday.
Only yesterday. What? Okay. Said Luke with slight quiver in his voice.
I was just finishing my daily continental swimming, Luke.
Responds Garfield with masculine robustness. Oh yeah.
Oh, Garfield, you're so resilient.
Oh yeah, rub my muscles, Luke.
Basically. Says Luke with excitement towards his secret apprentice.
He doesn't seem that tough.
Rey says as she begins to grow jealousy toward her new Jedi rival.
Shut the fuck up, Rey.
This better end with Garfield and Rey fucking each other.
Oh, it might. I don't know. Give it the last one. It might. She tries not to stare at Garfield's beautiful, strong, masculine body that every woman desires.
To share Garfield's genes?
Desires to share Garfield's genes with him back. Wrong set of genes there, buddy. Oh my gosh.
Better watch what you say, Wide Eyes, or should I say, Rey Kenobi?
Garfield eloquently says.
How did you know that, Garfield?
Irritated Rey? What? That's not how you use that word.
It should have
I
been
didn't know
said,
they irritated
Ray
almost-
said with irritation.
Yeah, that would have been better. Then again, knowing this author, they would have said Ray says with irritation, put it in present tense rather than past.
Oh yeah. This fanfic fucking sucks now. Garfield is a master force user. Therefore, he can look through anybody's past by simply staring at them.
Yeah, that's convenient. Instructs Luke to Ray as if she was still a young Padawan.
I have good news for you, Garfield, on your search for the last lasagna.
Said Luke as he tries to keep the elation from his voice.
Spill the beans, Skywalker.
Commands the confident feline that is Garfield.
The location to the last lasagna is hidden in Snoke's super secret fortress on the Marisu system.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's good. That's actually good.
By Tatooine. This mission will be difficult for you, Garfield.
Luke said as he briefs Garfield on his ominous mission.
But,
Oh, hold up.
Master, I'm ready to take him smoking Kylo all by myself.
Whines Ray.
I'm sorry, Ray, but Garfield is the ultimate manliest force ever to be seen in the entire universe. He is the only one who can find the last lasagna, and is undoubtedly the only Jedi that can single-handedly take on everyone and still win the odds. Bitch.
I don't need to. Hey, fuck you. I don't need 2 lumps to do what 6 abs could do.
Says Garfield as he removes his gray robes, exposing his impeccably strong muscles that reflect the sunlight and reveals his 6-pack abs. Luke
Yeah?
Luke feigns in disbelief of Garfield's manly beauty, while its Ray isn't amused from Garfield's fantastic looks.
Later, Compressor Girl, I'm off to do it the universe a favor.
Triumphantly says Garfield as he opens his right paw. A starship uncloaks from behind him as he does a backflip into the cockpit and immediately heads straight into hyperspace because Garfield is a quick mathematical genius when it comes to hyperspace calculations. Garfield's ship suddenly stops in mid-jump as he arrives on Snoke's landing pad at his hidden fortress. Snoke's private shuttle falls from the landing pad as Garfield's luxurious ship pushes it into the bottomless ravine. Garfield jumps out from his ship as he confidently walks towards Snoke's temple doors, which is guarded by his personal bodyguards, the Knights of Ren.
Garfield.
Whines out the weak yet arrogant Kylo Ren.
What are you doing here at my master's hidden fortress?
I'm here for the last lasagna, pussy. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the Garfield way.
Warned Garfield to the Knights. Kylo Ren laughs at him with evil.
Oh, Garfield, you cannot stop the most powerful fighters in the galaxy, the Knights of Ren.
Gloated the arrogant Sith.
Your voice reminds me of small children dying.
Garfield cleverly says.
You take that back.
Screams Kylo Ren in anger as he and his evil colleagues attack the rugged feline stud. Oh, dang it. Garfield expected the attack at this moment.
Oh, good little Ben. How about a game of kick the can?
He proceeds to follow with a force kick on one of the knights, ending their fate into the bottomless ravine. Garfield instantly pulls out his legendary lasagna saber. The saber glows with the bright red outline and an inner red-orange blade to remind his purpose of searching the last lasagna. Garfield twirls around the knights in sheer perfect choreography, cutting and slicing through his enemies with a breeze as he doesn't break a single sweat on them. Kylo Ren watches the destruction, screeches in despair as he runs back to the temple doors.
I'm not done with you, greaseball,
said Garfield with intimidating manliness. Garfield uses his Master Force powers to drag the whimpering Sith Lord with his burly Force powers.
Oh, please, God. Please do not kill me. I can see why my grandfather admired you in his youth,
said Kylo Ren with emasculated masculinity.
Enough, Grandpa's boy. Time for you to meet his resting place,
said Garfield as he unleashes a fury of the ultimate Force user's special Force lightning upon the foolish child.
No fair! Jedi cannot use Force lightning on Sith Lords such as myself,
screamed Kylo Ren with miraculous pain.
It's hard to keep up that voice.
I could do whatever I want because I am a gay Jedi. I mean, gray Jedi.
I could believe that, actually. Garfield said, enlightening with Force lightning.
Well, Kaiju, what'd you think Garfield and Luke did the whole night on Octu?
Oh, that's why you only had him. That's why you only had him for a day.
I mean, Luke did sure lick that pussy quite a bit.
I see.
I wish it was for more than a day.
No!
Yelped the burnt raisin that was once Kylo Ren. I'm sorry, that freaking burnt raisin analogy is hilarious. Garfield looks at the fried corpse and takes one big gulp, swallowing his whole body.
I like crying raisins,
said Garfield with joyful belchings.
This is not enough, for I still hunger for the last lasagna,
commented Garfield with hungry determination. Garfield uses a Force belch to penetrate through the locked doors of Snoke's temple as he enters through the hollow corridor. From where Garfield is standing in all his grace, he stares at the threatening figure that is Snoke.
Garfield,
said Snoke with calm arrogance.
I thought I left you for dead during the Yuzon Vong.
They were all a midnight snack to my fists,
Garfield proclaims as he crackles his fists glaring at Snoke.
And now it's time for the main course.
You believe you can destroy the Sith, Garfield?
Said Snoke with disbelief.
Yes, and I want my lasagna, so hand it over, Mace Windu,
Garfield said with demand.
How dare you, Jesus Christ! Use my real name. Now you must die.
Is that really the case, or?
What, Mace Windu being Snoke?
Yeah.
No, that's just some
that's
shitty fan theory.
Okay, gotcha. Alright.
But Alex, that was my fan theory, so it must be true.
Said Snoke Windu with anger as he pulls out his lightsaber and leaps towards Garfield.
Bon appetit,
says Garfield with over-glaring confidence as he punches a hole straight through the wannabe Sith Lord's face.
I can't believe you have defeated me, but I do not have the last lasagna.
Well, so much for that fight. Said the punctured Snoke, who is now dead.
not as anticlimactic as the actual death.
Fair enough.
You fool, I thought you had the last lasagna.
Roared Garfield in an enraged sultry of manliness. Garfield slams a fist into a nearby column, creating a domino effect of epic destruction. The entire temple falls into ruination with Garfield inside. As the last bit of rubble settles, Ray lands the Millennium Falcon and approaches that was once Snoke's super secret stairs. Once Snoke's super secret, I think, base is missing. Stares in awe as she can only see the aftermath of the temple.
What incredible women could cause this amount of destruction.
Says Ray with curiosity.
Me.
Says Garfield with suaveness as he uses the Master Force to push all the rubble into the ravine. Garfield then dusts off his broad shoulders as he walks over to Ray.
Garfield, you are still alive.
Said Ray with irritation. Hey, look at that. The proper sense that should have been used earlier.
You know it, sugar tits.
Replied Garfield with smoothness, like grease seal. What?
Even though you have committed an incredibly impressive feat, and if I were another, I would absolutely fall in love with you right now. But because you have stolen my destiny, I must challenge you to a duel. That's on the rules right here.
Ray said to Garfield.
I have no time for these games, little girl.
Laughed Garfield with masculine hardiness.
What makes you think you could defeat me?
Garfield questions Ray.
I am short-sighted and foolhardy, and I am reckless enough for the audience to like me. Surely that my power through the fanbase will defeat you. Gloated Ray.
Even though you are right, I cannot deny a challenge. Very well, Kenobi. We shall fight.
Garfield pulls out his lasagna saber with a beautiful flex of his muscles with enough pressure to crush a Star Destroyer in half. Ray stumbles back from the sheer radiance that Garfield emanates.
What's the matter, Ray? Miss your parents?
Garfield says with cleverness.
You will pay for disrupting an independent woman's destiny, Garfield.
Ray lashes out in anger as she swings every strike onto Garfield. Garfield deflects the blows with reflexes like Puma on speed. What? Like Puma on speed.
Not even close, cream cake.
Garfield says with daringness. Ray cries out at Garfield as she attacks him with greater dexterity. The two clash lightsabers so fast that the human eye could not follow from the sheer intensity of the duel. Wow, she's actually putting up more of a fight than Snoke did. Or Kylo Ren. The only colors are visible are streaking arches of Sue Blue and lasagna bread! Sue Blue, oh my gosh. As the fight continues, Ray becomes strong and stronger, making it difficult for Garfield to defend himself. The fight suddenly stops for a moment as Ray overpowers her blue lightsaber against Garfield's.
It's over, Garfield. You're in my system, and as long as I am the protagonist, I can only become stronger. Plus, I have the high ground.
Ray says with triumph. Ray then pushes Garfield onto the ground as she raises her lightsaber in the air to give the final blow.
For Jedi!
It was John Arbuckle pouncing through the bottomless ravine and smashes between the two clamoring plot behemoths, separating them.
Thank you, John, my trusted ally and close friend.
Garfield reluctantly says to John.
No times for jokes, Garfield. I am only here for one thing, and that is to give you morale boost.
No time for stutters, John, but what do you mean?
Garfield says with slight confusion. Ray strikes down her lightsaber, slicing John in half like a steaming hot, gooey pizza.
What the fuck?
Top 10 saddest anime deaths.
Oh no, you bitch, you fucking asshole cut whore cuck bitch.
Garfield says with sadness like Soldier from War.
I was supposed to eventually kill him. Wow, that subverted my expectations.
Yeah. Garfield's pupils suddenly turn from black dots to lasagna as he activates a new ability just discovered called the Eyes of Lasagna. An emotion so powerful that no Sith could ever reach upon, not even Palpatine. Garfield leaps back into action and twirls a belching, echoing anger. His lasagna saber clashes against Rey's 10 times faster than the first part of the duel with each other. Garfield continuously leaps over Rey with every strike as he confuses her with dashing blows and looks.
How can this be? How are you able to overpower me physically and
Sexually.
so easily?
Rey yells out in despair.
Fool, the death of John has relinquished your right as a protagonist. You have now become the villain, albeit a very sexy one.
Garfield says with nonchalant exposition.
No!
Screams Rey with discontent. As Garfield prepares his final blow, Rey instantly blocks his attack, having the lightsabers pressed against each other once more. Rey slides her saber into Garfield's right paw, but due to the master force of Garfield's attack, it ends up cleaving her head off like sweet vengeance. Garfield pants in exhaustion, with his muscles pulsating from the longest lightsaber battle he's ever had in his life. For once, Garfield breaks loads of sweat from his body like Odie drooling for food. Rey's head rolls off to the side as her body stands there, spraying out blood in the air and landing it on Garfield's supple lips. He slowly tastes his lips to celebrate his victory.
This taste, it's so familiar.
Garfield says with mystery. He lets out a finger. He lets out a finger, letting Rey's blood land on him once more, becoming drenched in it. He suckles his finger to get a better taste of her blood.
Pussy juice. I mean lasagna juice.
He stares at Rey's corpse that is now laying on the ground. He looks into the hole of her throat as Garfield becomes for the first time in his life unsettled. Garfield gazes at the insides of the beautiful woman as there are no entrails but only lasagna. Everything inside her was all lasagna. Garfield dropped to his knees.
How could I have not seen this before? Even as a master force user, I cannot see she was the last lasagna. Hi, Alex here. I completely agree with Garfield. Rey is a total fucking snack. Yum. Yeah.
Garfield sheds a single manly tear.
I know what I must do.
Garfield gets on his paw from kneeling. He unhinges his jaw into a wide maw and places it over the recently deceased Rey. With a large vacuum, Garfield sucks Rey into his now satisfied gullet. He stands up, looks to the sky as his tear rolls off his face and lands on the ground below, producing a small orange flower to grow and bloom. Garfield ponders about his future.
As long as there's no lasagna.
Garfield readies a wide stance as he stomps the dusty floor, crushing the flower beneath his soft foot.
There is no Garfield.
Garfield immediately releases the most ultimate belch in all existence, causing the planet Mari Su to turn into chunks of rubble from Garfield's blast. The aftershock causes a galaxy-wide sonic boom, reaching to the far ends of the universe. Hoth, Yavin, Coruscant, and even Jakku wasn't safe from the devastating blast. Everything was annihilated out of existence, leaving nothing but the cold, unforgiving void of space. The only remaining substance is Garfield, floating through the emptiness of space. He closes his eyes to rest and wait.
For without lasagna, there is no Garfield.
Beautiful.
And that was Star Wars The Last Lasagna. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Kino.
Yes.
Kino.
Oh my gosh. I swear this feels like kind of like it feels purposefully self-aware. At least, like, I think it's aware that it's bad, so it just kind of has fun with it. I also kind of like the way that it kind of pokes fun at the freaking Star Wars fan base. I kind of like the use of like the whole protagonist thing, like all the kind of some of the nonsensical aspect kind of makes sense because it's like, oh, Rey can't die because she's the protagonist, but then her killing John relinquishes her of that role. It was like, it was sudden, but you know what? I kind of like it. Granted, I guess I don't know what that makes Garfield if he was still gonna kill John anyway. Oh my god.
Well, he's Garfield.
Yeah. A big, manly cat. Oh my gosh. This was hilarious,
Well, I guess we go into the reviews now.
Well, Joe, what'd you think of it?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was amazing, of course. But I had one small problem. Did I see Vor in that last part?
Thor?
Never mind. But, yeah, it was great. It was a great fanfic.
Nagoda, what'd you think of it?
It's okay.
As for me, I didn't like it. I was fucking pissed. It ruined Garfield for me with this fucking movie, but Ryan Johnson ruined Garfield for me.
Stupid Dimney ruined Garfield.
Look,
and my childhood.
Yeah, people are not lasagna. And the fact that the real villain was a woman really pisses me off.
You know what is lasagna? Love.
Yeah, you're
Love
right.
is lasagna.
You know what? I forgive Ryan Johnson and this fic. I love this fic.
Also, any fic that deliberately references Mary Sue in a kind of a clever way, I think, is self-aware. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. That was legitimately good.
And like Nagoda said earlier, unless we all need to continue, let's get to the reviews.
Yes.
John Arbuckle says, I came, I saw, I came again. 10 out of 10.
Yes, you
Quiet,
did.
you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
He made that comment before he did the jump. Star Wars fan 69 says, 10 out of 10. I'm very aroused by this story.
Dumbledore says, this saved me from suicide. Unfortunately, I've already slit my wrist at the time of writing this, so I might not met.
You guys think he died?
Oh.
Is he okay?
I hope so.
Continue
That's
bleeding
fine.
if you're still alive.
It's hard to tell from over here. Anyway.
I'm gonna skip these next three and just go to the next one after them. Widowmaker. This is fucking weird, and my voice hurts.
Hey!
reading it.
Language!
Nagoda, louder.
Oh, Widowmaker. This is fucking weird. and my
Watch
voice
your
hurts from
fucking
reading
mouth,
it.
son! Do you want to be grounded?
I think you're jumping ahead a little. You're at
Yeah, I'm not reading those.
Yeah, he's
You guys
not
can
reading
read
that.
those.
Then, I guess JP Skipper 97 says, "Hey there, it's Mike from Bang Bros again. I'm leaving you a message to notify you that your current package does not allow access to Down Syndrome Unchained. But if you upgrade to our premium package, you'll get all the sloppy sides you could ever ask for. Thank you and have a great day."
Joe from Bang Bros again. Hey there, it's me again, leaving a message to let you know that your current subscription package does not meet the requirements you're looking for. Although, if you have a severe interest in Children with Autism Unchained, you can upgrade our premium package. This will include all the semi-illegal porn you desire. Thank you and have a great day.
Oh my goodness.
Bang Bros Jim says, "Hey there, me again. I'm leaving you a message to notify you that your current package does not allow access to Down Syndrome Unchained. But if you upgrade to our premium package, you'll get all the sloppy sides you can ever ask for. Thank you, and have a great day."
That feels like a whole lot of spam. Anyway.
Dakota, take care of the last review.
Oh, Jordan Gunnar. Not enough Garfield. Too much Star Wars.
You kidding me? All you need is Garfield and John R.
I can't do the outro, so Kaiju X, either you or Joe do it. I really need to tell Nagoda that he has to stop cursing.
Alright, understood.
He's not allowed to.
Alright, and with that said, this has been Star
Nagoda,
Wars.
how many times do we have to tell you that you can't curse?
This has been Star Wars, The
Stop
Last
fucking
Lasagna.
cussing.
And we'll see you guys next time for next week's fic. Take care.
Nagoda, you're grounded.
Desires to share Garfield's genes with him.